Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad. And in this whole live stream or a video, depending when you are watching it, we're going to look into the upcoming week, one of the last weeks of this year. So we have the week 8th to 14th of December 2025. And let's just take a peek what kind of a week that is going to be with a collective reading. So let me shuffle. And let's have a look what we got. Hey, Jen. Welcome to the stream. These are the cards, not the guards, but the cards for the collective reading. So let me put my camera preview on. So make sure you see them. So we do have 10 of Wands, Page of Cups, and also King of Pentacles. It's, I would say, self-absorbed week in terms of that we're going to have a very little time to put up with the affairs of the others. That is because we're going to have a lot on our hands on its own. There are going to be quite too many tasks, if you will, responsibilities, if you will, criterias as well that we will need to uphold in order to put up with other people's business, for a lack of better expression here. There are going to be two reasons why there are going to be individuals which are going to seek us out. One of them, it is because there is something unfinished with them, in the sense of that we have started in a collaboration with these people, but in the process of time running forward, uh, better, or rather like bigger, what word should I use here? Um, Bigger points of worth had appeared, and so it happened that we have set on hold that collective with it, and now these people will want us to finish what we have started with them. And even though they are going to present it as a point of urgency, it's not urgent at all, so we can postpone it for a later date, no matter what we hear. The other individuals that we are going to repel as well are a people who believe that they know better than us what is best for us, and therefore is going to try to open our eyes, and I'm saying open, quote unquote. And the attempt is going to be for them to convince us not to go about our affairs, but instead go along with their affairs. Is going to be a stupid attempt in my book, and by the look of these cards, and it's just they're going to seek it out, for a lack of better expression here. It's kind of like these are a type of people that are seeking out conflict without the need to have a conflict. The only thing that they need to do is just wait for a week or two until we get free, so we can do something with them, whatever they want us for. Because these type of people, they are emotionally attached to what they want, and they just cannot swallow the no. They cannot accept denial, rejection, and so on and so forth, and are going to harp about their idea constantly. So it will be rather quite difficult to set them aside and negate them from our lives. So that is the kind of a week that we are going to have, or the energy of the week. One thing that I forgot to mention here is that yes, it's going to be a very busy week. We are going to handle our own affairs, and while it's going to be quite demanding endeavor, by the end of it, we are going to enjoy if we kept up with all the criteria and we attended to all the details and whatnot. Um, we're going to enjoy an amazing rewards at the end. So, with that said, that was the collective reading. Now there are going to be 12 readings, just like this one. One for each star sign, and you can keep up what star sign I'm reading for through the glyph being displayed right there. Let me change the scene. So the glyph and the illustration being displayed right there. And bear in mind that these are generalized readings for the star sign. If you do want to have a personalized reading with me, you can go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below. And other than that, if you do enjoy the show and you do wish to support it financially, you can do so using Super Chat or a PayPal, just like Taco did. Taco, thank you for the $22.22. You, my friend, are going to have a reading at the end of the stream. Let me put you. You're actually already in my list. I haven't removed you from the last time. So yeah, anyone who supports the stream and the channel that way is going to have personalized reading at the end of it. And if the super chat or the donation in general doesn't carry any inquiry with it, the reading is going to be what is going to happen to you throughout the week and how this event is going to affect your life. So first one, that will be Aries. Um, these are the cards for Aries. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Ace of Wands. It's an eye-opening week for you. What happens there is that you're gonna, well, some of you, in some of you, the process is going to be all of a sudden, like you open your eyes, all of a sudden. For others, it's going to be slowly, progressively. But let's take the slowly progressive path. Slowly, you're gonna start understanding that there is someone that is taking advantage of you. A colleague is taking advantage of your kindness or of your skill. A friend is taking advantage of as well. It's more of a skill than kind of like attitude, because that person kind of like needs you for some kind of ends they have, right? So they don't have the means to the end. You do, and that is the way that they are, say, using you or taking advantage of you through your kindness. And also through some promises that, yeah, right now you aren't seeing much of a benefit from it, but you just wait for a little longer and you are going to swim in money, for example, or swim in prestige and so on and so forth. And so you're going to start realizing that this isn't as gainful opportunity as it was presented to you at the start. And therefore, probably you're going to start slowly withdraw from it, not entirely, but to an extent where you aren't feeling taken advantage of anymore. And so it's for you, it's not gonna feel like you're used for something, and you are going to restore the balance in between the giving and as well the taking. Next one, that will be Taurus. Hey, Taco, my man. It was Thursday actually, but yeah. Okay, we'll do that from the next live stream. I will do that, Taco. Thank you for the suggestion. Those are the cards for Taurus. And this week, you are going to side with somebody. It will be a form of collaboration, or at least this is how it's going to start. And the person or the people that you are going to side with, you will really, really enjoy. These are going to be people or a person that you do enjoy emotionally. And if we're talking about friendship or even interest, you will like them as well physically. And there is a slight danger into it because you may end up dropping your guard too quickly and unintentionally, these people, because you're kind of like opened up to them, these people may cross certain lines, and this is a key here, unintentionally. And so you may feel by their actions being humiliated or being insulted or being even betrayed, but at least at that stage that haven't been done intentionally. It was just because you haven't set any boundaries, because you really click with the person. This is why it happened. And that's why it's going to be important whenever there is something you don't like, not to shy away from criticizing the person or the people for it, because also they or he or she will not gonna shy for criticism towards you. The person or the people that you're gonna end up collaborating with, they will support some kind of development of yours. They may support your business, your cause, your agenda, your hobby, so on. I will tackle Gemini next. Those are the cards for the Gemini. Ten of Wands, Five of Swords, and as well Page of Cups. Um, for you, this is going to be a very cramped week in terms of deeds and and undertakings that are going to take place that you will end up being involved in. So obviously, you're going to have very hard time to find a free time for yourself throughout the week. But all of them, because of the Five of Swords next to the Ten of Wands, are going to be important. So this isn't going to be a week where you can postpone um, any of the undertakings in front of you, and that business you're going to have will minimize and even straight away kill time you can spend with loved ones. Hopefully your loved ones are going to be understanding and are not going to chastise you for it, because there is going to be also a version where your loved ones are going to start changing opinion toward you, which is the bad version of manifestation of these cards. Because you are going to want, uh, I will say badly, but it's not going to be uh, as bad as it sounds. So because you're going to want badly these undertakings to end up successfully, you may end up overkilling it, which, while is going to get the job done, is going to bite you in the butt on a later stage of development, in week or two or in a month or two. So it's going to be very important to know your limits. And if you feel like you need to rest or you need to think about it and so on and so forth, don't shy of doing it. But other than that, it's going to be very busy and a successful week for you, Gemini. Next, that will be Cancer. Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. These three cards. The good thing for your week is going to be because you will secure a lovely thing for yourself. Like, you will ensure that your hobby has a future, that your relationship has a future. It's going to be like a enterprise you wish. You will make certain that that enterprise has a future. And this is going to happen through taking very adequate and as well accurate um, measures, preventive measures, which preventive measures are not going to allow difficulties, problems, and as well predicaments to arise. And that may create in you, or it's very likely to create in you, a false sense that you know everything about it and drop your guard. You don't know everything about it. There are still circumstances which can surprise you, right? They are not going to be neck breaking, but they can create serious difficulties on a later stage. So be on your guard. Even though you see that you have secured your relationship, you have secured your job, your income, and so on and so forth. So, whatever you wish, whatever results you wish, putting mighty efforts into them will allow you to ensure that they do have a future. Okay, next one, that will be Leo. Those are your cards. We have the Hermit. I'm sorry. Ace of Cups, and Four of Ace Swords. So what will happen to you will be really annoying. And if I were in your place or and in your shoes, I wouldn't believe my ears. The reason for it is because there is going to be a renewal of a hope for you. Say you have applied for a job you really, really wanted, and you believe that that is the best job you can work, and you have been rejected, or they haven't called you for an interview and whatnot, and you had forgot about it. Okay, it happened a few months ago, or maybe a year ago, whatever. And now either that company calls you, or a same kind of opportunity arises, which is yours for the taking. And this is how the renewal of a hope is going to take place. So you have been rejected from someone, your intimate advances have been rejected by someone, and now that person is not like asking you out, but is trying to reach out and start a conversation and going into that intimate direction. Okay, so it can obviously, depending on what your killed hope was, will determine how these cards are going to manifest. And you wouldn't believe your ears, because the most loyal of your companions are going to try to talk you out of it. Like, this isn't the job for you. You have already chosen another path. That person already denied you. So why do you give them a chance? And so on and so forth. And it will be kind of a struggle to maintain a loyal and good relationship with these people, because they are truly loyal, at least according to the cards, and also go along your personal agenda, if you will, because this renewal of a hope, at least according to these cards, is going to increase the worth of your life. Like, will be very substantial and as well essential to name your life um, more meaningful. So that's going to be important step for you, Leo, coming up this week. Okay, next one. That will be Virgo. Knight of Cups, Death, Seven of Swords. It's an urge to share a good fortune with somebody that will be at least throughout the week, or at the stage in the week, uh, the MVP in your life, the most important person in your life. That may be a child of yours, person you like, your spouse, and so on and so forth. And sharing that good fortune with them that you are going through, and that you are going to be going through the week, will energize, I would say it that way. So it's going to energize your relationship with that person, and it's going to give a new direction to the relationship, a direction. It's going to open up a new path, and this path can lead you far further than the path you are walking with that individual right now. So if you are walking on a path with your spouse of moving in together. This new path can lead you to engagement, can lead you to marriage, and so on and so forth. So it's going to depend how generous you are. The more altruistic nature you have, the further that path can lead you to. So it's a week of sharing for you, Virgo. Okay, next that will be Libra. 7 of Wands, Page of Wands, and 9 of Cups. This is a reveal of a competitor. Is not even a competitor, but it is a person that can make trouble for you. So you're going to have a clash, if I may explain it that way, with an individual that wants what you have. It wants your position at work. It wants your wife. It wants your husband. It wants your money. It wants your house, whatever the case. Or it wants your influence. The thing is, however, that they aren't nearly as good as you are. So your position or your place at work, or generally what you're doing, it's out of their league. But this is not going to subdue them in any way, unfortunately, by the look of those cards. And actually, I'm sorry, I'm always confused with the page and the knight. So that is a knight. It's not a page. It's a knight of wands. That doesn't change the interpretation that that is a person who wants what you want. It just changes how they are going to approach. If it was the page, then it's quite immature approach, very superficial, and these are a people who gets very easily irritated and very easily taunted. That is not the case with the Knight of Wands, though. With the Knight of Wands, these are a very enterprising individuals. Still, your position is out of their league, but they are going to try to learn the tricks of the trade, okay? They're going to try to learn your craft, and that is the way how they will try to attack your position on a later stage. This is just the reveal. It's not the real battle that it is coming up later in a half a year, in a year, or maybe in a few months. Who knows? Maybe in a few weeks even. So it's important to challenge that competition right away, because the more you wait, the more formidable it will become. And as a Knight of Wands, this isn't someone to be taken lightly. That isn't someone to be trifled with. They are ingenious and very, very creative. They aren't exactly smart, but they are clever. And that is why you will need to, again, challenge them right away and show them that you aren't someone to be messed around with. Okay, next, that will be Scorpio. A nice one. Those are the cards for Scorpio. Second. Eight of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Magician. Uh, I don't know how to say it in English. So there are gonna be the closest people of yours. Hey, MT, thank you for the 20. Thank you. Let me put you into the list. I have received your inquiry. All right. So the closest people to you, to us, people that truly loves us, they are going to get into our shoes, and this is going to be needed. That is because we are going to come short with something, and that something most likely is about our career. We're going to come short on a skill, we're going to come short on a knowledge, and this is going to create unfulfilling. I don't want to say bad because they don't necessarily has to be bad, but rather unfulfilling results into what we're doing. And while the results are going to be unfulfilling throughout the week, at least not for us, so they are going to be below the standards we have set on ourselves, uh, they aren't irreparable. And on a later stage, on a later date, maybe few weeks from now, we will have the chance to make reversal and to fix it. So think of it that way. Throughout the week, we truly gonna be on the second gear. And those that loves us, our spouses, boyfriends, girlfriends, family members, good friends, are gonna understand that. They ain't gonna give us hard time, but also we all are going to acknowledge that the future holds a much better perspective than what it is right now. For those of you who are currently dating, uh, these cards are showing that while you and your date will acknowledge that right now the situation in between ain't ideal. Okay, you just want more from that relationship, but can't be accomplished more right now for different reasons. End of the year, everybody's working hard, and so on and so forth. But also, there is going to be an acknowledgement that is just a temporary state that is going to pass, and the future holds the perspective you desire for your relationship. All right, next one, that will be Sagittarius. Queen of Swords, the Emperor, Nine of Wands. It's exploit that you are going to find. It's a strong exploit. It's like finding the sweet spot of your boss, the sweet spot of the issue, of the project, of the problem, whatever you want to call it, and pressing it hard, squeezing it until it squeals and until it caves, until it gives in and is going to give in. Through that give in, you will acquire a influence. I would say it that way. Power. to call the shots, power to decide, power to determine what is going to be the structure. No different than finding the sweet spot of your spouse or of your interest of date. And from here on, you are the one to lead the show. You are the one to determine schedule, determine everything when it comes to control the relationship or to control the project, whatever you're gonna find that sweet spot in, and you're gonna find it out through an information that wasn't meant for you. You're just gonna end up being forewarned, and by acting accordingly, you will be not just one step ahead, but a whole mile. It's such a breakthrough for you. Such a breakthrough. You wouldn't believe it. Okay, next, Capricorn. Uh, the Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. You will receive an opportunity either to make a harmoniously flowing relationship or to make money, one of the two, through a very lucrative business maneuvers. It is to make money, very lucrative projects, and so on. So either of the two is going to create quite of a content for you, and you will consider that being a very rare opportunity to develop your goal. So if your goal is to become rich or to have a good job and so on and so forth, then you're going to have that rare opportunity. Or if it's to have a nicely flowing relationship, same thing. And the thing it is that this development, the momentum of it is to that development to go about exactly as it is. Oh my God, it's so as it is determined by the civilization we are going in. Like what I am trying to say here is, imagine you like someone, and this is a person that these cards are referring to. Then how it's going to go about? You will get to know each other. You're going to start going out, then you're going to start dating, then you're going to start courting, if you will. Then you may have your first kiss, then have sex, and so on and so forth. So there is a chain of a natural development that it is set to go about uh, by definition. Okay. But there are some limits. There are some, um, not presumption, but the word is on my is on the tip of my tongue, on my tongue. Um, just can't figure it out right now. I'm so tired. Um, what I'm trying to say here is that you do have some self-imposed limits. Like, for example, you're not gonna date a smoker, or you ain't going out after 10 p.m., or you don't go to watch, I don't know, drama movies, and so on and so forth, which self-imposed limits can seriously damage the development of this opportunity of yours. So it's important to be open-minded and to be ready to step outside of the box. That is what I am trying to say. Okay, next, that will be Aquarius. Those are the cards: Eight of Wands, King of Cups, and Nine of Cups as well. So you will receive a proposal throughout the week. You will receive some kind of an offer, and you have already gonna have a chosen path. So, say you are going to receive a job offer, but you have already accepted recently a job, or you are going to receive an offer for traveling, but you have already have a scheduled travel um, on that date. It's like you have already sorted it out for yourself. And the problem is going to be that the offer coming is going to be better than what you have sorted out. So now you're going to have to figure out how to cancel what you have sorted out so you can take the offer. Because at least according to these cards, it's going to be far better than your a than what you have came up with on your own accord. And what will be required is a determination in the opposite direction, like not determination to manifest your own choices, but the determination to manifest the chance, because this offer comes by a chance or a proposal. And last but not least, that will be Pisces. Those are the cards for Pisces. I don't know what aligns. Probably you do have some planets on the cusp with Aquarius and with Pisces here. Uh, but it's it's almost the same thing. You're also going to have an opportunity to develop your goal. It also is going to have the potential to go about extremely naturally, but for you, not for Aquarius, but for Capricorn, I'm sorry. But for you, uh, it's not going to be given. For you, it is you who will be required to want more. And this is because you, Pisces, that opportunity for development will manifest in a field that you are already satisfied. Okay, you like your job, you're enjoying your job, you don't feel the need to change your job, and this is where that opportunity comes about, like an opportunity for promotion or an opportunity for a new job, and you're just not going to have the feel that you do need that one. And it will come up to your own initiative whether you're going to take it or not. But either way, just either way, This is going to be a very successful week for you, a week again full of content, happiness, and also worth and meaning. Throughout the week, you are going to build up a lot of trust with people that matter, and also you will make your name known for a good reason. So that was for the 12th. And now, the super chat. First one is going to be Taco. So, Taco, let's see what is the most important thing that is going to happen to you throughout the week and how it's going to affect your life. Oh, that explains what I'm getting here. All right, so those are your cards, Taco. We do have the moon, the bouquet, and also the garden. They say that you will become an MVP amongst your friends and your acquaintances as well. And how this is going to affect your life. So these are the tarot cards. Uh, Kind of a bit hard to explain, but basically through you becoming an MVP, that will open up some people to you. Uh, People will become a bit more obsequious to you. They will be more prone to do your bidding. I mean, your acquaintances and your friends to do your bidding, to agree to stuff that they wouldn't agree otherwise. MVP, the most, what was it? MVP is like the most important person. It's MVP. I think it's most valuable person. That is MVP. But say you are playing a basketball game. Yeah. Say you are playing a basketball game and you score the most points. You are the MVP, right? Or you go to a party and kind of like you get the most attention. You are the MVP. So you are going to become the MVP. There, you're going to get the most attention, and you're simply going to make people more. Well, that's about to change, I guess, and not just guess, but that is what the Lenormands are saying. And again, you're going to make people more obsequious to you, and that will result in gainful opportunities that you can manifest with your friends and with your acquaintances as well. And opportunities that, again, otherwise you wouldn't be able to. And to top it all off, the endeavors, the undertakings that you do have in the collaborations with some of your friends or some of your acquaintances are going to speed up because these people will want to please you and to make a good name for themselves in front of you. Here is what I think, Taco. Uh, these people that you're going to become an MVP for, no, this hasn't anything to do to with your wife, mate. This is your social circle. Your wife is your intimate relationship. These two don't have anything to do with one another. Maybe it will change, but not this week. Or if it is, it's not going to be the most important thing. Hey, Rocky, welcome to the stream. Well, I'm going to make you a gift, Taco. Let's see how can you do that. Rocky, thank you for the 28 Canadian. Thank you, Rocky. You can do that by being there for her. It's just simple as that. Kind of like neglecting yourself for her or neglecting your own projects for her. That is how you can make her MVP. And show her that regardless, what she's doing and what she did, that you love her. Rocky, you're gonna have a reading very soon after MT, and now is MT with a specific inquiry. UMT want to know what a specific person is not expressing or holding or keeping in private. Uh, First, we have to check whether that person is truly keeping something private, and then we can check what that thing is. But give me 1 second because I think If it is holding something, it's very, very small. Like it will make no difference. Empty, and it's doing it just for the for the thrills of it. And that is that he got either scammed or lied or screwed over with a small amount of money. Probably embarrassed. Doesn't want to tell you about it. That is what he is holding back with a very small amount of money. Okay. Next, Rocky. You're welcome, MT. Mm, yeah. Okay. Those are the cards, the tarot cards. Oh, it will be a subject of finances. It will be a subject of money. I just can't say it will be a successful subject of money. So either you are going to make money or you will invest very well your money into something uh, that will end up being very successful. But you will face a strong disagreement. You will face a strong disagreement if it is the case of you making good money, your methods of making those money are going to be questioned. And if that's the case, they are going to be questioned by authority, like the IRS, for example, or by your boss, or I don't know, by some kind of authority. I'm not saying that your methods was wrong. They just are going to be questioned, and you may end up being under revision. Should there be investment, then the not the validity, but rather the productiveness of that investment is going to be questioned. And in that case, Rocky, um, just the people who are questioning your investment are not going to see as far as you do in the future. And for them, this is going to be a risky investment, while for you, it will be a successful business venture being in the bag, right? And it's like for the people that are close to you, it will be like you have overstepped a little bit, while for you is going to be a very calculated investment, and ultimately it's going to end up being successful, but just the time that you wait that to happen will be a bit annoying, and as well a bit stressful, because again, these people are going to give you a hard time, like your husband, like your children, if you do have any, like your friends as well, are going to give you a hard time. How could you invest your money into that, like buying a new car, for example, or renting a new place, for example, if you don't own your home. Like, these are just examples that I'm giving you. Uh, but this week for you, Rocky, is going to be very successful in terms of a making or investing money. It's just the investment itself or the method that you're making money from will be questioned, and eventually, in some extreme cases, maybe as well being put under revision. Uh, so I hope you don't get an audit from IRS though. It's one of the worst things that can happen. Um, the most unpleasant, rather, thing that can happen. So, with that said, guys and girls, this is gonna do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I'm gonna see you next time, which is gonna be Thursday next week. I wish you the very best in the week. Wish you the best of luck. And yeah, we're gonna see each other next time. Until then, bye.